Volcanic activity is intensifying on the planet. At the beginning of the day the Indonesian volcano Semeru reminded about itself, and closer to the evening another eruption occurred at the volcano Stromboli, Italy. About 16 hours on the volcano there was a strong explosion. Residents of the island clearly heard the rumble of the explosion, followed by an impressive column of smoke and ash, rising from the crater of the volcano, and visible also from nearby islands. A volcanic eruption on the Italian Mediterranean island of Stromboli caused a natural spectacle on Sunday. In the afternoon, a lava flow erupted from the crater of the eponymous volcano north of Sicily and headed down a valley toward the sea. A dense cloud of volcanic smoke rose above the Stromboli volcano, which in the afternoon resumed its activity with a pyroclastic flow that caused the formation of a landslide that descended into the sea. The ingress of huge masses of coastal rocks and lava water caused a tidal wave of about 1.5 meters high in the Tyrrhenian Sea. Fortunately, no significant land damage or effects on shipping were reported as a result of this event. The volcano then experienced several explosions, with intense lava flow from the northern crater area and the collapse of part of the crater rim, causing another series of pyroclastic flows. October 29 is a day of national mourning in Kazakhstan. There was an accident at the Kostenko mine in Karaganda region. The death toll from the explosion at the mine in Karaganda has risen to 46. To date, the bodies of 45 miners and the remains, presumably, of the 46th victim have been found during search and rescue operations, the minister said during a government meeting. According to Sharipkanov, 40 miners have been identified, 6 have not yet been identified. At present, expert examinations are being conducted to identify them. The accident at the mine occurred on October 28. The cause of the miner's death was the explosion of methane air mixture. The gas detection sensors did not work in time. Initially there was a fire, and 8 minutes later there was an explosion. The range of the shock wave was about 2 kilometers. At the time of the accident there were 252 people in the mine. 208 of them were able to leave the mine on their own, 20 sought medical help. October 29 was declared a day of mourning in the Republic. Tens of millions of people in northern China were under a severe pollution warning on Tuesday, with authorities urging them to reduce their time outdoors as grayish smog blanketed the vast region. Several neighborhoods in the Beijing-Tianjin-Hebei region in northern and eastern China, home to more than 100 million people, are suffering the worst pollution they have seen in months. In Beijing, authorities issued an orange warning, the second most serious about pollution in the region the day before. Several districts in the densely populated Hebei province surrounding the capital have been put on the highest red alert. Air quality monitoring company iCare ranked Beijing as the 5th most polluted major city on Earth, ahead of the Indian metropolis of Mumbai. Authorities are urging locals to reduce the amount of walking and outdoor exercise in the near future, state-run Xinhua news agency reported. They have also limited the amount of construction and transportation equipment allowed on the roads. In some areas of Hebei province, visibility on roads has dropped to less than 50 meters due to the smog. The most powerful volcanic eruption in recent times occurred in Kamchatka. The ash ejected from the Klyuchevskaya Sopka to a height of about 14 kilometers above sea level. The ash plume has already stretched for 1.5 thousand kilometers to the east and southeast. Lava and mud flows continue to descend from the slopes. One road is already blocked because of them. The aviation danger code has been changed to red. That means it's dangerous for airplanes to fly. Ash caught in the engine can lead to disaster. Local residents and tourists are asked not to approach the volcano. Klyuchevskaya Sopka, or Klyuchevskoye, is an active stratovolcano in the east of the Kamchatka Peninsula. It is the highest active volcano in Eurasia. It is approximately 7,000 years old. Elevation varies from 4,750 to 4,850 meters and higher above sea level. An earthquake with a magnitude of 5.2 has occurred off the coast of Kamchatka. In the waters of the Bering Sea registered an insensible seismic event at a depth of 62 kilometers. The magnitude of the seismic event amounted to 5.2, stated in the message of the press service of the management of the Ministry of Emergency Situations of Russia in the Kamchatka region. The epicenter of the tremors was located 116 kilometers northwest of the village of Nikolskoye in the Aleutian district. The tsunami threat was not announced. Earlier, the earthquake with magnitude 5.2 occurred in Tajikistan. The epicenter of the seismic event was located 621 kilometers from Almaty. The Pacific Hurricane Otis, which hit Mexico, has killed at least 39 people, the country's government website said. The maximum speed of wind gusts reached 75 meters per second. The death toll was 29 men and 10 women, according to the Guerrero State Attorney General's office. Damage was caused to 220,035 residential houses. Its assessment is ongoing. 513,524 users were left without light. 2 major hospitals in the region and Acapulco International Airport have been affected. Up to 80% of tourist sites are in need of repair. Several important roads are blocked. Eliminating the consequences of the disaster are engaged in about 8.5 thousand military and 1.3 thousand employees of energy companies. Earlier it was reported about 27 victims of Otis.